Good. Well, welcome everybody to week 5 of the summer library program. We are so happy to see you both here this morning. We are going to have such a good time. This week we're actually talking about the land of Mother Goose. Have either of you ever heard of Mother Goose? Can you give us a thumbs up if you've heard of Mother Goose? Oh, I see some thumbs up. Very good.
And it's okay if you haven't, because today you'll learn.
That's right. That is right. So we are so happy to see you with us. And remember that we are recording today's video, and we will be posting it on Facebook so everyone can come back and watch later. So we are just really happy to have everybody with us. So let's get started with our opening song. So is everybody ready? Mm-hmm. If you're ready for a story, come sit down. If you're ready for a story, come sit down. Let's all gather near so everyone can hear. If you're ready for a story, come sit down. Yay! So wonderful. Well, today, like I said, we're going to visit the land of Mother Goose. And she actually had collected many, many nursery rhymes and fables that have been told for hundreds of years, even before books were written. These stories existed. And they're really neat in that they're very short and they have rhyming words in them, so they're really easy to remember. So we remember them very simply. There's a book that's called Mother Goose Treasury, and it's a collection of favorite nursery rhymes, and it's illustrated by Priscilla Lamont and published by Paragon. So we're going to show the picture so you can see the picture of the book.
Give me 1 second. Let me get my screen sharing. Share. And this is, there we go.
So Old Mother Goose, right? So let me take a look here. Okay. Old Mother Goose, when she wanted to wander, would ride through the sky on a very fine gander. Mother Goose had a house. It stood in the woods where as an owl on the door, as a settled shed.
As a sentinel should.
Yes. Go for it, Toby. I'm having trouble.
All right, I got you. It's okay. She had a son, Jack, a plain-looking lad. He was not very good, nor yet very bad. She sent him to market. A live goose she bought. See, mother, he said, I've not been for naught. Jack's goose and her gander soon grew very fond. They'd both eat together and swim in the pond. Then one fine morning, as I've been told, Jack's goose laid an egg of pure gold.
So Mother Goose had a goose that laid golden eggs. Does anybody remember a story we told a little while back with another goose that laid golden eggs? Jack and the Beanstalk, remember? The giant had the goose? Yeah, he had the goose that laid the golden eggs. So as we talk about rhymes and things that have a rhythm and a beat to them, you're going to want to get out your spoons or whatever you're using and your bowls or containers that you're using. So you want to get those out so we're going to have you sing along with us for some music. Okay?
You want to get them off your table?
Yeah,
you want to get your instruments?
Or you can hold them, yeah.
Yes, you can bring it back here.
Yeah, bring it back here.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna walk us through our first rhyme. I'm gonna wait till you guys get your things, and I'll show you how to do it, and then you'll do it after me. Okay, we'll all do it together. Okay. So let me so if everyone who will make sure that they're muted so we don't get too much banging over the talking. The kids, I believe that Stella and Maggie are muted for us. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is Little Miss Muffet, and so it's gonna go like this. Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider and sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Can you do it with me? Are you ready? You got your drums? You're going to go, Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider and sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Good job, guys. You guys did so good. I saw you guys. Good
Very,
job.
very, very good. So does anybody know what curds are that Miss Muffet ate? Curds. Has anybody ever had cottage cheese? That's kind of like curds, right? And that's curdled milk. And examples are cottage cheese. Or have you guys ever had lasagna? Have you had lasagna before? Give us a thumbs up if you had lasagna. It has ricotta cheese in it. And that's you haven't had a Maggie? Okay. And so a tuffet that Miss Muffet sat on is just a little tuft of ground with grass on top of it. So that's where Miss Muffet sat, right? So
All right.
here we go now with a sillier version of Little Miss Muffet.
Yes. Hold on.
Just like we said, some of the stories we've shared before have different versions. So do these.
All right, Miss Annette, do you want to start for us?
Yes, I'm Little Miss Muffet. I'm here on my tuffet.
And I am a spider now hanging beside her. Pray, what is a tuffet, dear little Miss Muffet?
A tuffet's a mound where I sit on the ground.
And what do you eat while you sit on your seat?
Why, I eat curds and whey. They're my breakfast today.
I do not know those words. What is whey? What are curds?
They are made from milk.
How?
You must go ask the cow.
May I sit on your tuffet beside you, Miss Muffet, and take a short rest? I'll be on my best.
If my tuffet were wider, you might, Mrs. Spider, but as you can see, it will only sit me.
Though I see it is narrow, I am slim as an arrow. Oh, please let me sit. I'm sure I will fit.
I have to confess there's nothing I like less than a spider, I pray. Will you please go away?
I don't understand why each time I land at the end of my thread, I fill people with dread. I am nice and polite, and I don't often bite.
Well, in that case, please stay. We shall share curds and whey.
May I sit on your tuffet beside you, Miss Muffet?
Yes, sit with me here, Mrs. Spider, my dear, and we'll have a fun time while reciting this rhyme.
Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider and sat down beside her and rested the rest of the day.
Yay!
That's such a fun version. The whole
Mhm.
conversation between Little Miss Muffet and the spider.
I know. At first she didn't like spiders, but then they became friends, so that's really nice.
Mm-hmm. So we got to do the last verse one more time and do our rhythm.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Got your
Miss Toby, show us how you're
Oh,
going
I
to
got
do
it. Okay, let's do it. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider and sat down beside her and rested the rest of the day. You guys can do it with me? Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider and sat down beside her and rested the rest of the day. You got it? Good job, guys. All right. Our next rhyme.
And you can do those types of rhymes and sound out the beat like that with all kinds of nursery rhymes. So you can practice those and do all kinds of fun things. So now we're going to do, right, another version.
Yes. So we're going to read this one and then we're going to sing a silly song. So we're not going to do the beat for this one. I'm just
Right.
going to read it to you. So
Yep.
this is Mary Had a Little Lamb, and you've probably heard it as a song, but I'm just going to read it and then we'll do the song in a minute, okay? Well, we'll do a little bit different version of the song in a minute. You'll
Yes.
see it's very silly. All right. So Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. It followed her to school one day, which was against the rule, and made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school.
all
And
right.
now we have a silly song. All right, so I don't know. Can you give me a thumbs up if you know the first verse of Mary Had a Little Lamb? Do
You
you
know the
know it?
song, Mary Had a Little
You
Lamb?
know the song? All right, so we're
Okay.
going to do that, but then we're going to do some silly parts too. You ready? You can have your drums out and you can do it with us if you want. All right. I'm gonna And we'll just do it however you think is best. So, Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. All right, can you guys
What
do?
if she had a giraffe?
What if she had a big giraffe?
Oh,
Oh no! All right, ready? Be tall. Hold your drums up high. Can you hold your drums up high? All right. Mary had a big giraffe, big giraffe, big giraffe. Mary had a big giraffe. Its neck was very long. And everywhere that Mary went, the giraffe was sure to go. All right. What about a rhinoceros? What do rhinoceroses have on their nose? Do they have a horn like a unicorn, but on their nose? Pretty cool.
yes.
Ready? Rhinoceros
All
is a
right.
hard word. Ready? Mary had a rhinoceros, rhinoceros, rhinoceros. Mary had a rhinoceros. Its nose was very sharp. And everywhere that Mary went, the rhinoceros was sure to go. It's hard. Ready?
Okay, a kangaroo. Can you
Kangaroo.
make your boxes jump up and
Can
down?
you make your boxes jump up and down? Ready?
Yes.
Ready?
All right.
I don't know if I can do both. All right. Mary had a kangaroo, kangaroo, kangaroo. Mary had a kangaroo. Its pouch was very warm. And everywhere that Mary went, the kangaroo was sure to go. Hey, you guys want to do Little Lamb one more time? We'll go back to
Yes.
something we know. Okay.
Yes. And
Ready?
then we'll finish. All right.
All right. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go.
Yay, Miss
Yay!
Heidi.
How fun!
That
That
was
was a
fun.
fun song. Absolutely. Absolutely. And as we said, Mary Had a Little Lamb is actually a Mother Goose nursery rhyme.
It is.
So we actually have another one that we're going to share with you.
We do.
Has anybody ever heard of Humpty Dumpty? Stella, have you heard of Humpty Dumpty? Yay, very
All
good.
right.
And I think you're
And
going to leave
this-
this one for us, Miss Denise, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So this one is Humpty Dumpty. Do you see his picture, the big egg sitting on the wall? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Oh my goodness. That's a hard one, right? Because he falls off the wall. So Miss Annette has a possible solution if Humpty Dumpty fell off that wall.
We do.
Yes. Remember last week we told you that you needed an egg? Well, we're going to have this link for you so you can cut this out and make your own egg. And had Band-Aids last week. So here is my version of Humpty Dumpty. Just before he's getting ready to fall off of his wall, this brick wall, and he's so happy right there. And then I cut it apart into different parts here, and here is the oval, and I cut in different parts, and I used it as a puzzle, and I used the Band-Aids to put him back together again.
Look at all those Band-Aids. She was able to fix him.
Mhm.
So you can have your adult help you cut this zigzag pattern to make a puzzle, and then you can put him back together with your own Band-Aids there.
Yeah, Miss Annette could do what all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't do. She
You
put him back together, didn't
I
she?
sure did.
Yes, indeed.
It
So
took me a little bit, but
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Well, we have one more week of programs. Last week is our final week for summer. We'll be doing more after that, but the last one for summer is next week. So Miss Annette is going to show us your hint about what we're going to be doing next week. Are we ready?
Yes.
Look at Miss Annette. What's she have
The
on?
grocery store didn't have a real pineapple, but I put on my pineapple sunglasses so that you can see. And
Yes.
we're also going to use a paper plate, and I made it to look like a pie. So you all come back next week, and we'll let you know what we're going to do with this paper plate.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. So we are so glad to have you with us today. So today's secret code, Miss Toby's going to put over in the side.
It's over
And
in
it is.
it's in the chat, but make sure you tell your grown-ups the secret code is Land of Mother Goose in all capital letters, okay? So let your grown-up know it's Land of Mother Goose. Can you girls remember that? Land of Mother
Land of
Goose?
Mother Goose. Yes, we're sure you'll be able to remember that. So we hope that everybody had fun today. Can you guys unmute your
I
phone
got
so
'em.
we can hear you? I think Miss
Well,
Toby
they
can
have.
do it.
Well, no, they haven't muted. Stella, can you
Yeah.
unmute your mic? She typically can do it.
Yeah, Stella, you got it, baby? Good job.
Yay!
Good job.
Good job, Stella.
So can we see some thumbs up? Did you girls have some fun today?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I love seeing those
I
thumbs up, Miss
know.
Stella.
We
Yay.
had
Very,
fun
very,
with
very
them.
Miss
good.
Maggie, sit down so we can see Miss Stella.
You guys, you want to watch? Let me get. I want to show you something.
What are you showing us?
My little, my little kitty. That is so cute.
Oh, that is a cute little
Oh, that is cute, kitty.
And I
Absolutely.
can bounce.
All right, Miss Maggie,
Okay.
let's go back so we can see Miss Stella and we can
Yeah, let's put the camera back up there so we can see you both. Put it where it was, sweetie.
so we can see both of you.
Something I can bounce too.
Okay.
Miss Stella, are you there, baby?
I think we're
Miss
seeing.
Stella.
Where's Miss Stella?
Here, Miss Maggie, bring it back so we can see everybody.
Hey, leave the camera with you. Okay, so everybody can see.
Yeah, we want to see Miss Stella.
Yeah, we want to see both of you.
All right. There you
There
are.
you
Very
are.
good. All right.
Excellent.
Yeah,
All
so
Excellent.
right.
again, while we have an adult there, our code for today is Land of Mother Goose, if they want to put that in online. Land of Mother Goose.
Yep, that's the
All capital letters.
code. Secret code.
All right.
So as we finish up for today, what we're going to do is we're going to sing our goodbye song. So we hope everybody had fun today. So are you
All
ready
right.
to come over and do the goodbye song? There you are. Okay, here we go. The more we read together, 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 the more we read together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we read together, the happier we'll be. Yay! Well, we loved seeing everybody today, and we hope you had fun learning all about nursery rhymes. So before we go, you know what we have to do. Are you ready for a big library cheer, Miss Stella?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
All right.
Here we go. Everybody together. 1,
1,
2.
2. Oh, she's hold on. She wants to wait on Maggie.
Oh, come on, Maggie.
You want to start it?
Okay, are we
All
ready?
right, ready?
Here we go. 1,
2,
2, 3. Library! Yay! We had so much fun with everybody today. Remember, 1 week from today, we'll have another program, and next week is going to be Land of Kings and Queens. So we're going to have a
Oh.
really good time. Absolutely. So it was great to see you. So take